What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you would like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So in today's video, Atlanta Falcons news, yesterday the news dropped that Calais Campbell, defensive lineman, will be visiting the Atlanta Falcons this week. This is great for our Atlanta Falcons. I'm really excited to see if he's going to sign with our Atlanta Falcons. Calais Campbell is a future Hall of Famer. He has 99 sacks in his career. I believe he's been in the league since 2008. He's 6'8", 300 pounds. And he's a guy that can play pretty much any position on the defensive line. He has the athleticism to play defensive end. He can play the 3-tech. He can be the nose tackle. He pretty much can do it all. So I definitely think that the Atlanta Falcons should sign Calais Campbell. He is, I believe, 36 years old. So he is kind of on the back end of his career. But he did have a really good season last year with the Baltimore Ravens. He had 5.5 sacks with the Baltimore Ravens last season. And this could be the big splash signing that we've been waiting on here in Atlanta. Other than Jesse Bates, I really think that this could be one of the missing pieces to our Atlanta Falcons defense. We always talk about having that dominant defensive tackle next to Grady Jarrett, and Calais Campbell is just that. So if I'm Terry Fontenot and the Atlanta Falcons, I'm not allowing Calais Campbell to leave Flowery Branch without a contract. So I hope that we get some news today or some point this week that Calais Campbell is signing with the Atlanta Falcons. But I definitely think we could offer him maybe like a 2-year deal, depending on how long he wants to play at this point in his career. But I definitely could see like a 2-year deal with an option on that last year if he decides that he doesn't want to play anymore. But I definitely would try to at least give him a 2-year deal. I do think that Calais Campbell, as I mentioned, is one of those guys that could be one of the leaders of this defense and of this team, coming in and helping Grady Jarrett. We know that Grady Jarrett has been looking for that partner, and he spoke out last season, and it looks like Terry Fontenot in the front office has listened to Grady Jarrett. It didn't fall on deaf ears last season when Grady Jarrett was frustrated at the end of the season, basically talking about that it was the same old stuff, different year. And it sounds like it didn't fall on deaf ears, and Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith, they're doing what they can to get him help. And I definitely think that Calais Campbell could be that missing piece to make the Atlanta Falcons definitely a contender in the NFC. And with us adding guys back, Eddie Goldman recently added back to the team, having guys like Taquan Graham, having Grady Jarrett on that defensive line, David Onyemata, I definitely think that we will be able to overwhelm teams with our defensive line. And you guys know I've been preaching this on my channel since I started my channel, of having a good defensive line, being able to run the ball and stop the run. And that's something that this team looks like they're actually building, that structure to be able to run the ball. We ran the ball really well last year, but we weren't great at stopping the run. But if you're able to somehow get Calais Campbell to sign with our Atlanta Falcons, I do think that we'll be one of the top run stuffing teams in the league, especially with now us bringing in Ryan Nielsen. I definitely think that Calais Campbell could be one of those guys that can be the missing piece to propel this Atlanta Falcons team back into the playoffs. And once you get in the playoffs, anything is possible. So you guys give me your thoughts on Calais Campbell possibly signing with the Atlanta Falcons. I'm super amped to see if Calais Campbell, will get a contract. But if I'm Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith, I'm doing everything in my power to get this man to sign with our Atlanta Falcons. But with that being said, this being your boy Jew, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. As always, Falcons Nation, be blessed, rise up, peace.